Okay, I'm waiting to see if it actually went live. It says we're live, but I don't know for certain. I'm pretty sure we are now. Um, Good afternoon, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good Sunday and life's treating you well. I don't know how many of y'all watched yesterday's video, but if you did, you noticed I made a horrible mistake. And my mistake was, and you're going to get a kick out of this, I forgot to add the plastic in here. So I had to go in, and I noticed it immediately after I turned the camera off. So I went in and I took this piece back off because it hadn't really set, and I added it. So that was my mistake, and then I just put it back on. And I know what got me kind of miscombobulated was my girls coming in yesterday. So you know how that goes. But I messed up. So if you are following along, don't do what I did. Please remember to add your plastic. And all I used was a piece of transparency film, and I cut it down and glued it on. That's what I use. If you don't have transparency film, use what plastic you have. Shoot, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be a specific thing. Good morning, Marina. Do you want to come in and join, honey? I put the link in the group. So, but that was my mistake, and I apologize. I did set here yesterday evening. If I can get it out now. Probably the cardinal sin. Don't poke it in there. But I didn't want it to get bent up or anything. And I cut out the, shoot, if I can get it up. I did cut out the rest of the pages for the box that we're going to need. So I can get them glued in and we can be done with it. You know, my fingers are not working well today. There we go. I think I can get it out now. So we're going to use this on the inside and the bottom. And I cut out for the inside and the outside and the bottom. So we'll be able to get that done. Well, hi, Tina. Thanks for coming in, honey. So I want to finish it today. I'm, like the rest of you, probably getting tired of working on it. So we're going to ink up. Let me put my lid back on my blade so I don't accidentally cut myself. And let's get these inked up so we can get them glued down. I didn't worry about doing them on camera. And the reason is, and I labeled inside bottom so I know, is we all cut a little different. So measurements aren't really that big of a major deal when you're following somebody, because some of us, we cut on the inside of the line, right on the line, or on the outside of the line. And that makes a difference in your project, whichever one of those cutters you are. And we all cut differently. We all score differently. You know, it's in the general area, but we don't do it all the same. So I want to get this inked up and glued in and get the sides of the inside glued in. Actually, I need to stop for 1 second. And I had my ribbon. I don't know where I laid it because I told you to get the album in and out, we're going to run a piece of ribbon that you will pull. So hang on 1 second. Let me get that ribbon. I put it over here. this. Don't fall. Yeah, I had a selection, so I have a bit of a choice, and I'm not sure which one I want to use. This one really won't match because of the plaid. The snowflakes are pretty. That's just lace, just in case. The ho 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 is cute, but it's so stark white. Might use this one and might be able to coffee it up a little. You know what I mean? Let's see what it looks like. I couldn't find my just red ribbon like I wanted, and I know I've got it. So I think that'll work. So what we're going to do, my box over here, is in the middle. On the opposite side, I'm going to put a glob of glue in right around there, up to that. So I don't want that ribbon coming out. Let me see if I can do something with this camera for y'all so you get a little bit better. I might be, let's go out there. Okay, so I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to flip it so the bottom is up, and I'm going to tuck it down in here. I know it's hard to see, that lid doesn't want to stay up, but I'm going to tuck it down in there so it glues right in that area. Then we're going to take and we're going to glue our piece of paper over the top. You'll see what I mean about how this is going to work. Because sometimes we like the little boxes and we want to put things in, but then it's like, well, how do you get it out? And that can be a whole nother conundrum. So hopefully my girls won't be coming in today to borrow any tools. It was so funny yesterday. I'm live and here my middle daughter and my oldest daughter come in and they need to borrow something of their dad's. He's at work. And I don't know where he keeps things like an impact drill. Make sure your paper's the right direction. Put it in. Get it down in there good. So now, that little piece of ribbon, once that dries, and we got to wait on it to dry. I'm trying to keep my head out of your way too. But this piece of ribbon now will come back under here, and it'll just come out a little bit. And that way, when you open this and you want the album, you pull up and it will release, bring that little album up to you. So I thought that was kind of a cute idea to do. I might put something on the end of the ribbon, so we're going to cut it a little bit longer than what we really need. That way, if I want to put a charm on it or something, I can. Yeah, we are all different. We cut different. We do so much. I mean, we get inspired by one another, which is what we should. But none of us do everything the same. So now I got my little, and I'm decorating the outside of the box pretty much the same way as I'm decorating the inside. So I have, that's outside, that's the front outside. So these are all inside. So let's make sure. Yep, it'll fit perfect. So let's ink up. I didn't do any of the inking. I thought that'll give us a chance to chit chat a little bit. We've all been so busy. I mean, summer vacation, grandkids, you know, being the good Nana and Pop Pop, the cookouts, the just getting together and having a good time. Now make sure if your paper's directional, you put it in the right direction, because I have made that mistake myself and it's not good. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but you want something you spend so much time on to come out looking nice. So I'm going to ink up these first and then we'll get them all glued in. And the box is so simple to do, y'all. I used to be intimidated by them. I will learn to talk one of these days. Sorry, I'm not chatting. Listing while I'm working on my journal. Oh, I understand, Tina. That's okay, honey. It's just nice to know somebody's out there, you know? And that's another thing. It's hard to watch everybody. I do put, if somebody I know, you know, is that I'm subscribed to is live and I'm not able to watch, I do at least put them up on one of the televisions and just let it run so they get the view time, because that's very important. And try to go back and leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. It's hard to remember all that stuff sometimes, and I understand that, but it's important for the channels that we do that. And yeah, it's just something you don't think about. And it's not that you're trying to be mean or anything. You just, it slips your mind. And I like reading the comments. Good, bad, indifferent, you know, that's fine. We're all entitled to our own opinion and thoughts, and that's what makes our country wonderful, is we have that right. So let's get this in. And I'm going to lay it this way so I can varnish it down in there and get that glue to move around. I like that Merry Christmas. I think it's cute. Now let's get the front one. Do the same, but forgot to comment. I need to go get better. We all need to get better at that, honey. We all need to start looking out for one another a little more. And, you know, but life happens. Life gets in the way. You know, yesterday when the girls came in and I had to leave the stream for a few minutes, Marina luckily was in with me and she took over for me, which was wonderful, because if she hadn't have been there, you know, it might have upset some people. And I don't ever mean to do that. But, you know, if my kids come in and need something and I have to help find it or whatever, and the only other alternative to that would have been to cut the string, you know. So, and that can upset people too. Okay, that's going to be pretty, don't you think? Let's get the side in. Yeah, I enjoy going live with other people. Some of the viewers don't care for it. You know, you've got some that mind and some don't. And I get both ends, because if you, um, what's the word I'm looking for? If you get anxiety and there's too much going on, that piece is a little long. Shoot. We're going to save it for the outside, y'all. I didn't check the sides, the small ones, but it'll be all right. We'll make do. I'll stick that one on an outside here in a minute. Because the outside is slightly bigger than the inside. I said, make sure you got your, well, that one's about the same, so I'm just going to stick them on. Maybe I trimmed them both the same and didn't think about it, and that's possible too. You know, you never know. I'm going to have to add a little more glue. My glue kind of dried. That's good old Fabri-Tac for you. It dries quick, especially if you're humid. Oh my goodness, you guys. We're due storms later today, so it's another reason I wanted to come on early enough to be able to do this in case, because I don't like to be on an electronic during a thunderstorm, lightning, you know. Okay, now let's check these and see. Yep, see, I had the wrong ones. I thought so much. Those will fit perfect because I want that little bit around. So let's set this aside for a second and go ahead and ink the rest of this up. And but I don't like to be on an electronic when the weather's going to get bad because of lightning strikes. And we have the surge protectors on a lot of the electronics, but I worry because, you know, you hear about people getting hurt from lightning strikes. And matter of fact, just a week or two ago on Fort Gordon, there were some soldiers, and one soldier was actually killed from a lightning strike. I think there was nine or 10, and the others were injured and had to go to Eisenhower. So, you know, they were out on Barton Field, I believe it was. I don't know why they would have been out there to begin with during weather like that. I was home and I was live with Marina, I think, and I was talking about how the weather was starting to get kind of dark and ugly. And then I heard about that, and me and my husband, because my husband, he's retired from the Army, and he works on Fort Gordon, so he knew about it right away. It was sad. The soldier that passed, you know, he had a family. So, but, you know, you never know. We could leave here to run down to the market and not make it home. You're not promised any time on this earth. So, like I said, we need to be a little kinder to one another because of you never know. And that's what I tell my kids. You need to be kind to one another. Once me and Dad are gone, you know, that's all you're going to have are your siblings. You can choose your friends. You can't choose your family. So, get over it. You know, move on. Okay, we got that done. Let me put the ink away. Let's bring this back in and finish the inside. I think yep, it's drying. It's going to be good. Need the two little ones now. My glue is so angry today. It's going to be a mess. The only thing about Fabri-Tac is it volcanoes up and out. But when it comes to holding, I haven't found anything that holds that well. Put that piece in there. Sure it's pretty well centered. Let's see, I'm trying to stay in frame as much as possible so y'all can kind of see. I have a little bit of a border, and that's okay. It's okay. That's down. Let's get the other side in. This little paper from Hobby was so cute. But like I said, it's taken me forever, it seems like, to do this one little album because, well, it's hot in Georgia and it's hard to think about Christmas in July in the heat. And I'm sure a lot of you have that problem where you live. It's just difficult. People like to see it, but it's difficult to do. Okay, that's in there. Let's get that burnished down. Okay, let's have a look with our book in there now. Book will go in like that. And then when you want your book out, you pull up on that and you can get your book. So cute, cute, cute. And I've got to find them. I know I've got them somewhere. I couldn't find them. I'm going to use jingle bells for the bottom. I think little jingle bells will look so cute for feet. So that's what we're going to do with that. Now, I need to get this on this direction. It's the bottom of it. Yep, family first. Doesn't matter. I think Mom might be back. I don't know if she'll be back next week or the week after. She's still down in Thomasville with her friend. They found out her friend has, it's called TTP. It's a bad blood disorder. It can be fatal. She's having to go once a week right now, like dialysis, but for her blood. And I've got Mom's bird. Mom took her little dog because she was going to go take care of her friend's dog, which was fine by me. And I got to wipe this off. It's just gross after a while. I talk to her about every day, and she's anxious to get back home. So, which I understand. Nobody likes to be away from home for that long. It's not like she's on a vacay, you know, she's with a sick friend. So, but the friend wasn't allowed to even come home from the hospital if she didn't have somebody around to help her out. And they called my mom, and of course my mom went to help her friend. And Mom felt really bad because her and I had made plans to go up to Stephanie's of Creative Wires and More for a couple of days. And we were going to stop by and visit my sister in Indiana. But, you know, like I said, life happens. What are you going to do? I certainly didn't expect her to say no. She wouldn't go help her friend. If it would have been the other way around, I would have went and helped a friend, you know. So, okay. Last piece of this. And it's so cute, you guys. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to put this in here. Like I said, I've got to find the bells. I have no clue where my bells went. Just make sure your little ribbon you know, doesn't get tucked down in there. But isn't that going to be cute? And I've got 3 of these little poinsettias left. And I think we're going to put one there and run the other 2 down here like that. So the outside matches the inside. Well, thank you, Tina. So I like that. And I think it's cute. If I'd have got off my butt and really worked on it, it would not have taken that long to do. It was just, you know, other things coming up and doing stuff. And so, is what it is. But it did come out really cute. I'm happy with it. Let's see. I want to twist it a little. I don't want the leaves really going off the edge. So there's our little mini Christmas album with our box to match. And I like it. So now I know we have to do the spine and the back. So what are we going to do? I think on the spine, I think I'm going to use the same Merry Christmas paper that we used on the outside of the box. And I think I've got another piece of this over here, and we'll use it for the back. So let me find the lid for my glue so it doesn't explode. And those are the only 2 pieces I still hadn't cut out and gotten ready. Hubby came in from work and I had to get stuff going. You know how that goes. So I wasn't able to do all of it. But I got to find, there it is. It's the last one. I think it's so cute. I love that paper. And where it looks kind of blue here, it's a sagey green. So let me move that so I can get my trimmer out here. I have so much on my desk, y'all. It's a little crazy here. Move the, so I can get this. Now I can bring back this and we can do our measurement for our spine if I don't break anything. All right, the spine is 1 3/4. So we're going to take it down to 1 1/2 by, it's 4 7/8. We're going to go down to 4 5/8. So 1 1/2 by 4 5/8. So let's see, 1 1/2 by 4 5/8. I think that's 5/8. Glasses might help, right? Yep, 5/8 right there. So that's where we're going. Let's make sure it'll fit nice. And it will. Gives us a nice little top and bottom. So we'll ink that one up in a minute. And our outside needs to be, I'm just going to measure the one I did on the front so it matches. And it's, might as well say 4 3/4 by 6 3/8. So 6 3/8. By 4 3/4. Right there. And we're going to get that all inked up and get it glued down. Taking my glasses off now. I look like Mrs. Magoo. Happens. I'm hoping my things that I've got ordered get in pretty soon. I've ordered some diamond dust, getting ready for the holidays. I've also ordered 2 more of the the Holden books. I can't remember her first name. And they should be getting in. I got one from World of Books and one from Etsy. So, Edith Holden, that's who it is. I knew it'd come to me. Just give me a minute because I use a lot of her stuff. Y'all don't see everything I make and sell. I sell a lot locally. I have certain people who come to me when they want things made, and you know how that goes. So, all right. That's going to be so cute, you guys. Hey, Cheryl, honey, I'm sorry I missed you. How are you? And Grungy Girl Lori, thank you. I appreciate y'all coming in. We've got so much going on around here. I'll show you. I've started a couple of more. I've got another little album like this started, but it's black cardstock, and I printed the glassine out on grayscale. So it's not exactly the same, but kind of, you know what I mean. But I love this little. Okay, make sure I'm upright. Let's get the spine on. Now I've got a few little stickers we can add here and there on the inside, maybe. I don't know. I really don't want to take away from any of the photos that'll be put in. And sometimes decorating kind of takes away from the photos themselves, you know. And that's not what we want to do. And this little book, I did not do a closure. I didn't feel it needed one. So let's have a look at what we got going on inside. I think I could maybe scooch y'all in a little bit. Just a little. Because we're done with the, you know, the big stuff. There we go. All right. There's the front of our little album. This was a photo frame that I got back where the dollhouse stuff is at Hobby Lobby, and they had them clearanced. So I picked up a few of them, and the black with the lines in that just kind of lent itself. And the Merry Christmas sticker is from the paper pad that I bought to do. It's from Paper Studio. I got a lot of it left over. I ended up using more of the little Christmas paper pad, 12 Days of Christmas. I used a lot of it too with this. So, you know, it is what it is. I always get stuff that'll kind of mix and match so I can use different things that I already have. The little poinsettias, they were 6 in a pack from Hobby last year, I think it was, when they went on sale. And there's a photo mat there. Little itty bitty photo mat here. And there's a little tag in there that you can journal on the back. And we added the little decoration up there from one of the sticker. I've got 2 sets. And then we have the tag and the 2 little photo mats you can take out. We added the Dear Santa, and I used coffee stain paper on the back. Well, thank you, Lori. It's the template for the album for the glassine bag is a Genevieve design template. I just did what I wanted with it. And then I made these little envelopes, and they're magnetic closure. And I cut the windows out. And then at the bin store, it's in the video from yesterday, I got these little cards, and I cut some of them down to use for journaling spots inside the envelopes. So, and that one just perfect for the front of the glassine bag. On the back of that, there's another photo mat. It's another little photo mat here. You can take it out. And inside of this little mini glassine bag, there's another tag, and you can do something with that. So that's in there. And then another tag with a couple of more little photo mats and journaling spot on the back. That goes into that one. And I didn't put anything on the back of the smaller. I thought that would give another journaling spot. You know, you could journal over here about the picture there. So, and then this one, isn't it cute? And it's got another little card in there. So, and like I said, all the envelopes are magnetic. Oops, put it in right side up. Another photo spot. It's another little glassine bag down here with another tag in it. And another little photo mat with some little ornaments from the other part of the paper pad, the ephemera, the die cut stuff. A couple of more little photo mats tucked behind the little gingerbread man. Another place that you can journal on. Another photo mat here. There's another envelope here. I love this little teddy bear. He's so cute, you guys. Journal on the back. You could add a photo on the back. You know, do whatever you want. Him back in there. Then there's another, I believe these are 4x6 on the back of that one. And then we did the tree and the candy canes. Another little photo mat. Where did my, I know I had another little tag to put in that one. I'm glad I did this. Where did the little tag go? This is the, these are the little glassine bags that are used in there as well. There it is. It's another little tag to go in there. What did I do here? Oh. Okay, so there's that. And you can take that photo mat out. There's a couple of more photo mats up here with another die cut and a journaling spot on the back of that one. Nothing on there. These are 3x4. Yeah, these are 3x4. The big ones are 4x6. And the little tiny ones are, let me pull one out and I'll tell you. They are a 2x2 3/4. They're so cute. So, and then in this one, we just have some ornament card with a journaling on the back. So I like it. I think it's cute. It came out really nice. And of course, then there's two 4x6s back here. And the box is finished. You have the ribbon in there. You put your book in there. And then when you want your album to come out, you raise it up and you take out your album. So I'm happy with that. What y'all think? I have yet to do a journal turn this way. I call it an autograph book size. I'm going to put it on my list to try. Oh, well, wonderful, Lori. Like I said, the now the box is also a Genevieve design. I've got to figure out a closure, I think. I was hoping over time the lid would automatically, but you know, it's chipboard, so it's a little stiff yet. So, but it's also a Genevieve design, the box, and it's from her Keepsake album in boxes. And I just took the large box and used it with her glassine album, and I thought they were really cute together. And like I said, I've got to find them. I want jingle bells for my feet. I think that'll be really cute and it'll jingle. So I'm glad y'all like it. So let me show you what else I'm working on, because probably not going to do a lot today. Like I said, we're supposed to get storms, and I don't like to be live or, you know, have my computers up and stuff when it's getting ready to really storm around here. I got to move my cutter out of the way. There it is. I've started another one. And like I said, I've done it in the black with the grayscale. And I've got the little mini glassine bags ready to put together as well. So they're in that pocket until I get to it. There's my tag. All my envelopes are ready to be put together and have their plastic put in them. And this one I'm planning on using. Where'd it go? Here it is. I got these snowflakes to use, but I think this Winter Wonder paper pad will be perfect with the black background. Honey, I don't know how to do links, Lori. It's Jen, Jen, of Eve, Eve, Designs. And she has a YouTube channel. She does amazing albums and templates. And I buy her templates because, you know, sometimes my mind's not thinking really well, and measuring can be kind of a, well, it's a pain in the rear. But let me show you one of the workbooks I have from her. Yep, here it is. This is my glassine bag templates from Genevieve Designs. And there, you take, I print out double and I laminate one, and I do the printable template, and I put a little double-sided tape on it, and when I want to do it, I just pull it out and put it back on. And I keep all my templates this way. So, and here's another glassine bag that I made out of vellum that's extra from another project. I have the Instats. There's just so much. But yeah, that's what one of the workbooks looks like. So if that will help. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do all that. I don't even know how to put in other people's uh, Facebooks or groups that I'm going live and things like that. I just count on y'all to maybe find me and hopefully watch. So, well, she does these, and that's where I learned how to do these. And I've got several. Right now, I'm working on, wait till you see the size of this one. Where did I put it? I'm not sure where I even set it. I'll leave it over here. Yes, I did. This one has over 100 pages. And this is her foundations for basically amazing. And as you can see, quite big. And I've about got all my traceables printed out and ready to go. So, and these I use when I'm doing wrapped albums and I want my decorative paper to wrap around my chipboard. I use these so I get a nice 1 inch on each side to wrap. They sell where they lucite or whatever pieces that you can use to do that. And quite honestly, I don't see the point when I've always got scraps of chipboard, so I can use that. But check her out. Like I said, she's a very sweet woman. Put that back up. 'Cause that little bugger's heavy. We all need a little better organization. I'll admit it. I am not an organized person, and having that workbook really helps me out. I mean, I'm not going to hem haw around about it. I need that workbook. The only thing that is stopping me from working on this album right now is my printer decided to have a hissy fit. It's not really even my printer, I don't think. I think it's my laptop. And I'm live through my laptop. You haven't had time to do yours like that? It takes a long time, Lori. Or Tina, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's time saving when you want to make an album just to pull the workbook over and go through it. So take the time. It is a lot of downloading. It's a lot of printing, but I have the instant ink through HP. I love it. Anyway, I'm making a box for this, but my husband, let me show you. He came over here and moved my box and set something on it. Oh, there are my photo mats. And he warped my lid. You see that? So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to cut the lid off and I'll use construction strips to add a new lid since he warped my lid. But I want to cut the center out of it and do it just like I did the other one. I know, right? He did. He moved it or he set something on it, and I come out the next morning and it was so warped, and I was like, oh no. And I've tried damping it, wetting it again and flip it that way and set a heavy book on it, and it still didn't straighten it out. I was so upset with him because I put work into that. But anyway, I started telling you my printer. It's not my printer. It's my laptop. They're on the same internet. We changed internet. We went with the was it T-Mobile internet, and my laptop won't recognize the printer now. I don't know what the deal is with it. I have no clue. It wouldn't even, we went through because my scan and cut and my Cricut maker and all that, we had to change their IP address. And we had to uninstall and reinstall the laser printer, the black and white printer, and that was fine. It would not let us uninstall this printer. We had to go clear into the oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's really way in the computer, to get it, and try to delete it that way, and it still wouldn't do it. So I don't know what the deal is. I can print from it if I hardwire it, but I'm not willing to move my printer and everything to the other side of the room, or my laptop to the other side of the room every time I want to print. So we ordered a 25-foot USB printer cable, and when I want to print, I'll run that cord from the printer to my laptop, hook it into the USB port, and then when I'm done, I'll put it back. I'm not tech savvy either, Lori. It's just, you've got to be kidding me. So anyway, we're working on that little album. I also started this little plain journal, and I think there's 15 pages in each that I've got to get sewn in yet and add my laces and trims. It's just going to be a plain little journal. I might put a little lace on some of the pages, but I'm not going to go through and do all the pockets and things like that. So, I think it's pretty. It's not showing up as lavender as it is. It looks blue, but it's lavender. It's real pretty. So I got that one started. You know us, we've always got so many projects going. And when my printer gets going again, this is a stack the pages basically with a waterfall. And I used the new Artie Mays lace paper that she has out. It's a digital kit for my pages, and I've got to print my photo mats. I want the 4x6s on here, and then the little ones will probably go here because there's a waterfall here, and I got another waterfall on the front. So, and then it's got a light lavender closure on it. And it was just a simple little fun album to play with. And I'll probably add a little lace and maybe some flowers to the front and just make it something simple. You're going through the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the electronics here lately, but they're getting on my nerves. So, and I've always got, these are also from Genevieve, the little photo mats, and I keep several, and I print them out on cream cardstock. So I've always got those around. But I love this lace design, and it's not there. It's picking up a little bit. My camera's got a bit of a glare. So, but they are beautiful papers. And like I said, they're a digital kit. I use a lot of digitals. I like supporting other artists, and it's just fun to see what you can do with something that somebody printed out for one purpose and use it for another purpose. So, I don't know how long I've been on here. About an hour, I think. So we're going to get off here because, like I said, we're getting ready to have some storms, and they're supposed to hit between 12 and 1 today, and I don't want to be sitting here with my dog having a hissy fit, and uh, you know how that goes. Mom's bird hasn't gotten off her perch yet today. I think it's because I've been in the other room and it's been quiet. But if y'all get a chance tomorrow, check out, if you do your Hobby Lobby, check them out. A lot of clearance going on. I got sewing machine covers for me and Mom, little bags with the pockets on the side for the sewing, um, lace and trims. I love this. I got this. I got that whole, what is it, a bolt, basically. Isn't that gorgeous? And 11.92. I don't know how much is on there, but there's a lot on there. So, and I picked up some more envelopes because I want to do another envelope journal. But I think I'm going to get off of here. We got it done, all but adding the feet. And the feet are going to be little jingle bells. I'm going to have to find them. And I'm probably going to do them in gold. And I'll come back when I do. And I'm going to, these are for the diamond dot paintings, the little gemmy things. And I want to come back and add on the poinsettias in the centers. I think that'll add a little more bling on the album and the box. So I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I think it'll sell very well. So my daughter's talking about the craft fair already. You know how that goes. I'm glad you found me too, Lori. Oh, you found them. Did you put them in, Marina? Did Marina do the link? No, I don't see the link. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's the link for Genevieve. Thank you, Marina, honey. You're an angel. So y'all check her out. Like I said, she has so many um, templates. And she does albums with them to show you how to use them and everything. It's not like you buy the template and you're just thrown out there with, okay, now what do I do with it? You know, um, I hardly ever though follow her design because I know how to work the templates after watching her for so long. So if you get a chance, watch. I love her what is it? Stack that lovely layers. It's called Lovely Layers. And she did one with the fairy dust paper a few years back. And I did do it and I gave it to my mom and it got lost in the fire and it broke my mom's heart because I can't get fairy dust again. So anyway, I am getting off of here. It was nice to chat with y'all. And hopefully I might be back tomorrow. I'm not going to guarantee it. Depends on how things go. But y'all stay safe and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, y'all.